Western Wisconsin, a show with no purpose, hosted by experts at drinking, and they're almost definitely wearing pants. It's time for the Department of Offense. Welcome to episode 205 of the Department of Offense. I'm your host, Casey. Joining me as always is Carlos.
Yeah, I am here.
And Matt.
Hey.
And we were supposed to have two other people, but they're late. So they're going to trundle down in the middle of the show.
And then we'll be like Game of Thrones. Shame.
Shame. Shame. And we'll make them strip down, and nobody wants that.
Did they actually say shame? Did they actually, were they all yelling?
Yeah.
That's just,
no, the lady in the back was like hitting the cowbell or something and yelling, shame.
Ding. There needed to be more cowbell, to be completely honest, in that scene.
Oh my god.
It wasn't quite enough cowbell.
sure Christopher Walken agrees.
Sega released their entire library on iOS and Android.
What?
For free.
For free?
Yeah.
Full free?
Sega.
Like, that, including like all the Sonics and shit?
Yeah, Crazy Taxi, Sonic the Hedgehog, Phantasy Star, Total War Battles. Some will cost money, but...
Well, there goes my my phone battery.
I guess, yeah, they're slowly releasing a bunch of them. So.
Yeah, very cool.
Cool.
They should release them all on Steam,
right,
too.
Before we get too deep here, I want to give a shout out to our patrons. If you'd like to be as awesome as our patrons, head on over to patreon.com/BlindNewsStudios and become a patron today. That's right. We got that. We're harmonizing. Like motherfuckers over here. We're harmonizing. All right, Carlos. What have you been up to?
Not too much. I mean, I did register for classes this last couple of days.
Awesome.
Oh.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, I'll be end of August. I'll start that up, and 2 days of classes a week.
Oh yeah, don't overwork yourself.
Well, I
Jesus
mean,
Christ.
there's gonna be like a lot of out of like classes. Like
Sure there will.
No,
be.
I mean like there actually is like a lot of reading and stuff that apparently they don't cover a lot in class.
So what? Like how much? Like how many hours?
Equal amount in classroom and out of classroom.
Okay, so you're up to 4 days now.
Yeah.
Of don't overwork yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna be suitably whelmed the whole time.
Suitably whelmed. Jesus Christ. Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
What are you going to school for?
It'll be a software engineering. So.
All right.
That's
fun.
Yeah, get that done. And my whole second year classes apparently are all online classes. So.
Oh, so you don't even have to leave.
I
you
don't
don't have to put on
house.
pants.
No, I can just do all my classes in my underwear.
What the fuck? What the? I did school wrong.
Yep.
I
actually drove to Minneapolis. Had to be there by 7:30 every morning, or else my grade kept going down.
Yeah, I had to be here in River Falls at 8, and then I would sleep in my car through my first two classes. So, so yeah, no, I did do school wrong.
Yeah, and then let's see. Oh, Preacher comes back. Season 2 of Preacher starts tonight, and like the
oh,
next
thank
episode
God,
tomorrow.
because American Gods just finished up, and I was wondering what I was going to watch.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome.
Yeah, not too much.
Yeah, season 2 of Preacher will be great. The first season was so much fun.
Yeah, and like it
just
was
so
great
bizarre.
for setting up all the characters. So like
Yeah.
you know who everybody is going in. Like now you gotta see the adventure take place.
Road tripping across the U.S. trying to find God.
Yeah. Did they
Literally.
Did they check some bread in Mexico though?
They have not checked the bread in Mexico yet. They need to. It's probably just like a crouton.
God's not any tortillas in Mexico. Oh, supernatural.
Yep.
Oh, somebody's
Oh,
here.
somebody's here on time.
Yeah.
All right. So you been up to anything else?
Not really. No.
Okay.
Got Soundwave later this week, but
Oh, nice. All right, Matt, what have you been
Shame.
up to? Oh yeah, shame.
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 I guess I wasn't here last week, so
Nobody was here last week.
Oh, we didn't do it last week.
No, there was some. It was what did we do on Saturday? I feel like we were all out on Saturday last week.
D&D was that.
Oh yeah, we
Was
did
that
D&D
Saturday?
and that night, and
well,
so
and then Sunday was Father's Day.
and yeah,
So-
Sunday was Father's
okay.
Day. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what it was.
All right.
That won't work.
Well, that won't work.
Well, man, if only you had been here on time to sort these issues out before.
I wasn't complaining. I'm just saying it wouldn't.
That's not gonna work. So yeah, I went to Bonnaroo and that was fun. 80,000 of my new friends that I'll never see again.
Well, that's sad.
It looked dope.
It was great.
I don't know. They might all decide to start crashing at your place. 80,000 people.
Oh, that'd
in
be
your living room.
crazy. Like, they don't
They're
even know where
hey
I'm
Matt,
from. Well,
we're
they knew where I
gonna
was
be in
from, but not where I'm
Wisconsin.
from.
Can we sleep on your couch?
Yeah, man. Come
All
on
80,000
over.
of
All
us?
80,000 of us. Wow. Take up like all of Main Street.
We're just
Or
having
more.
an impromptu music festival at Music in the Park.
80,000 people in River Falls. Fuck, our population's only what?
12,000,
Is
I
it still
think.
only 12?
Yeah. It's around there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, no, we
awesome.
would. Yeah, that would not be good. We do not have the accommodations
No,
for that.
we do not have that.
It'd be too many people.
What are you doing?
So I think I did the math, and I would.
The line at mariachi would be crazy.
I added up all the bands. I think I saw like 50 people, 50 different bands or so, somewhere around there. So yeah, it was
That's awesome.
Otherwise, yeah, I just was working all week because taking off a week of work kind of makes you have to work more.
Yeah.
So that happened, and then yesterday I went to Modest Brewing for my friend Callie's going away party, and that was fun. I
Where's
don't
Callie
remember some
going?
of it. She's going to Oregon, and then her husband's going to live in Oregon, and he's going to.
I would hope so.
And she's gonna go up to Alaska.
Oh, okay.
For research stuff.
So he's like, "Hey, honey, I'm gonna follow you to Oregon." She's like, "Fuck, get away from me!"
Alaska. Yeah, I guess like she flies into Anchorage or something, and then takes a puddle jumper, and then takes a helicopter. So it's like,
oh wow, so she's really trying to get away.
Yeah.
He will never
it's
find
like
me.
her and 2 other girls. I think.
He gets, honey, I just got to Alaska. Oh, well, I'm going to the moon now.
Yeah.
Like divorce seems so much easier, and they just got married.
So yeah, that was a good time last night. Everybody wanted to go to different bars, but we ended up staying at Modest till that closed, and then it's like, well, we better get close to where we're staying, so we just went to a bar called Sporty's over that area, and yeah.
Cool. Yeah, sounds like it was.
I don't remember a lot.
Modest has some really good beers.
Yeah, they do. And what's cool is I didn't realize all the people I knew that worked there, kind of. So it was some free drinks here and there, and a good grand old time. Yeah, that was fun. So yeah.
Sweet. So Bonnaroo and drinking.
Yep, that's about it.
All right, Rick, what have you been up to, man?
Just moving stuff.
Moving stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Where are you moving?
Just up
To River Falls.
outside of 29.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
about
man! Now we
5
won't
minutes
have any
outside.
excuses to be late.
I don't need an excuse. I didn't give you an excuse this time. I was just late.
No, we shamed you.
Sloppy. Yeah, so I'm just going to check the place out tomorrow.
Oh, sweet.
And
By yourself, with somebody?
with a friend. It's his house.
Oh, okay.
I'm moving in there.
This is like already infested with raccoons when you go in there, or
What?
I don't know. Maybe you haven't seen
Do
it
you
yet.
do you
It could be full of raccoons.
move places that
That's-
are infested with raccoons,
Not
Carlos?
yet,
Like,
no.
is that a problem that
Are you
you're
moving
aware
into
like-
their old house?
What?
Are you moving into their old house?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, hello.
Because there could be
Oh
raccoons.
no,
in
there'd be a lot of crickets.
Yeah, there was that house had crickets and mold.
Because that's off 29, right?
Yeah, like right off 29.
This is like a new house.
Oh, okay.
Brian has money.
Oh,
Well, maybe it's at least on like an Indian burial ground.
Yeah,
so.
I hope there's
I don't know.
something
It could be.
horrendously wrong with it.
It's very possible, but I'm moving there.
Carlos is like, man, my friend has this great thing happening in his life. How can I shit on it?
I hope it sucks. That's pretty standard, Carlos. That's gonna be good. I won't have to live with my parents anymore, which is the worst.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't think I could live with my parents again.
I couldn't. I found out. I moved back in, and now I've realized I can't, so I'm leaving.
Actually, I don't think my parents would let me move back in. They'd be like, what?
My dad didn't want to, and then because my dad didn't want me to, my mom was all for it.
Shame!
They hate it.
Shame!
Why do I feel like you discussed
Dang.
this before I got here?
we didn't.
We didn't. Well, we just had to shame Rick. So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. At least I'm not the only one.
Now I'm not the latest, so fuck you, Miles.
I don't think the degree of being late matters.
Oh yes, it does.
I don't think so.
It does. If he showed up 5
Says the
minutes
guy who
before
is
the end, that'd be
latest.
the worst.
No, it definitely doesn't matter, guys, right?
So doesn't matter.
So
Not
it
at
doesn't
all.
matter. All right, Miles, what have you been up to since the last time you've been on the show? It's been a while. I guess it's only a couple weeks, but
2 weeks, I think.
Yep.
2 weeks. Well, my dad moved to Texas, and I bought his trailer, so
well, shit.
we were up there today, and we were just kind of puttying some holes, and I was staking out the place. for
Jesus Christ.
Molding.
So loud.
What are you doing over there?
Shut up.
Making
I didn't
a
know
mess.
he was so loud.
He's heavy.
These are just really good mics.
Yeah.
No, just that and overtime. I'm on like day 14 in a row.
So trailer, as in trailer that you can go to camp areas in trailer, or
Trailer
a
is
trailer
a
home.
house.
Okay.
You should adopt Carlos's philosophy with overtime.
Don't
Never
do it.
again.
I'm not doing any of it.
I don't know, like I might in like the next couple of weeks, but
But Carlos,
For the most
you
part.
promised yourself that you would never do overtime again.
yeah, but like going in for
You
4
want to
hours
want to
on
be a liar.
going in for 4 hours on the weekend at like 6 to 10 o'clock. It's like I just woke up at 10 o'clock and I got paid.
No, you have to be awake.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, but like if I didn't go to work at 6 o'clock on a Saturday, you want to be? I'd sleep until like at least 10. So therefore, it's like a normal day. I just got paid for what I would.
Yeah, but you
normally
had to
sleep
go
on.
to
You
work.
had to wake up and go to work.
Oh yeah,
That's the whole point.
but at least it'd be overtime.
Yeah, but you could be sleeping instead, which is why I would not do it.
yeah,
I know, it's not a
your
great
your
trade-off.
rationale is pretty
Yeah.
shit.
If the alternative was to not be
Especially if
sleeping
they're
and be doing
especially if they
something
want
else
to
shitty, you
do
might
if they want to have like a mandatory overtime during 4th of July weekend, I'm gonna want it on Saturday when I'm gonna actually get overtime pay for it, instead of like Sunday or Monday or Tuesday where it would be no overtime pay if I had to go
It
in.
would just be
You'll have
holiday
to
pay.
do overtime without getting overtime pay? I'm confused.
No, because I don't
You
get
should
paid
sue
for
them.
I don't get paid for holidays or anything like that because I'm a temp.
What?
Don't say it like that, Carlos.
If you're
You're
working
better
over-
than
are you-
that.
Would you be working over 40 hours a week? then?
No, if I had to work on 4th of July weekend, like
Oh.
it would only be Saturday I get overtime pay.
Oh, okay.
Because like Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday are all like still part of 4th of July weekend. 4th of July is the 4th.
Is it?
Yeah.
4th of July is the 4th.
It's Tuesday.
Let me verify that.
Well, it's like I was at work the other day. One of my coworkers was like, "Hey, can you tell me how many records there are in this 3,000 record document?" And I was like, "Well, 3,000." Oh,
Yes.
What if there's not 3,000?
And it's not a 3,000.
yeah, then it's not a 3,000
But
record
how do you know if you
document.
don't count them?
Because I ran the query for only 3,000 items. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, Miles moving and stuff, and
Moving and
yeah.
stuff.
All right. Cool.
Electronic projects too.
Nice.
I told you about all
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Where are you moving?
New Richmond.
Oh,
Were you not paying attention?
I didn't hear that part.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe I just missed it.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I didn't hear that
Oh,
part. either.
I guess
That
I
part
thought you
wasn't said.
Well,
Well, that's
shit.
why I asked then. 'Cause he didn't say it.
Well, now I look like the asshole. You guys
You're
are all
the
asshole.
I can
All
accept
right.
that we're all assholes. There we go.
There you go.
Problem solved.
That's
We all
not
do
wrong.
have assholes.
And they all have poop coming out of them at some point.
Right now.
Probably right now. I mean,
We're all
just
currently
taking a shit.
pooping.
all right. So what did I do this week? Shit, and I forgot. Well, we played D&D last week,
Yeah.
and then it was Father's Day. Went golfing with my pops. That was real exciting. Had some cigars. Tried
Was
to
it
hit my
Father's Day?
what?
Was it Father's Day?
Yeah.
Guess I missed that.
And then tried to hit my brother with a golf cart. So that was fun.
Did it work?
Tried?
Yeah. My dad was in the cart and he started yelling at me. He's like,
Aw.
"Don't hit your
He wouldn't
brother."
let you hit him?
Well, my brother kept parking, or he kept running over my golf balls with
What
the
a
golf
dick.
cart. So I went and parked on one of his.
And took the key.
Fucker.
I was like, "What? What?" He's like, "I can't hit it. What are you talking about? I don't understand." Anyway, we may have been drinking.
Wait, is your brother still retired?
He's no longer retired. He is now in that like ramp up for employment. He is moving to Puerto Rico on the Carlos. Will you please stop drawing on shit?
There's tape on it first.
Okay. Anyway, so he's moving to Puerto Rico on the 9th. So he's actually gonna be employed again, which he's kind of bummed about because retirement really suited him. He had a bucket hat. He grew a mustache.
Aside from the whole money thing, needing to have it.
Right? Yeah.
Well,
Besides
he probably
that-
had a lot of it. So
He had a little bit.
Yeah, but not enough to not go back to work ever. I'm sure.
Well, he kept trying to get Kara to get a better job. Like, I think he'd make a really good house husband,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah, if you count like golfing all the time as like being a good house.
hey,
husband.
he apparently made dinner too. Like, he would golf during the day and then come home and make dinner. Sounds pretty fucking good to me.
Did he make
not bad.
macaroni and cheese?
No, that fucker can cook.
Oh yeah.
It's a problem. Anyway, yeah. So went and had ribs today with the family for like his going away dinner. So ribs were awesome. We had Rick and I had a quote unquote video production meeting
We
yesterday.
did.
That evolved into day drinking.
Yeah. It was just day drinking. But we did talk about stuff for about 10 minutes.
well, you get good ideas when you're in Hudson, as you remember. We did
Yeah.
too, and we didn't write any. of
We
them down.
wrote some of these down.
Oh, okay,
good.
Yeah, we learned the lesson. We actually went over to Pudge's because
It's good time.
that bar it's one of my new favorite bars in Hudson.
The upstairs.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like it.
Hmm.
So we did that.
We did that, and
We
we
did that.
did some brewing and some drinking. Like, it was a good time. Record some homebrew bound. I think that's about it. Oh, I started playing Watch Dogs 2. That's a fun game.
Dope.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it,
Yeah.
but dope.
I watched Shooter, the TV series,
They made a
and it was
TV series for
it was pretty shitty,
Dope.
but it was on. So
Was
I
it
watched
watched
it.
like the movie?
You had to find the end.
yeah, no, right?
See what
No,
happens.
it was the movie, but 10 hours long instead of an hour and a half.
Oh,
Teehee.
All right, so we have 2 beverages that we're trying today.
And
One-
I'm scared of
Because I'm
one.
really hungry.
What?
Any food? Because I'm really hungry.
No.
That's not a segment on our show.
I know,
No.
but I wish it was today.
So the first thing we're going to try is I met up with a listener last weekend, and he gave us he donated a bunch of beer. to
No,
the studio.
we're not starting with that again.
Yep.
We can't.
But
We're gonna taste something else and not be able to taste it.
fine, we'll start with that second.
Okay.
Gosh, all
We
right.
made that mistake last like 2
Maybe
days
that's
ago.
why your goat.
No, that was
tastes so
yesterday.
We
bad.
made that mistake yesterday.
No, that's why the Goza didn't taste good. It was because it was a shit beer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was, but
Not the point.
we weren't convinced that we could even detect any smell because of drinking brandy beforehand.
Right. All right. So instead, from Insight Brewing in the cities, we have Banshee Cutter. Banshee Cutter is it's a coffee golden ale, and it's really all right. It's the return voyage of Banshee Cutter. And one of my favorite things about Insight is they have like really fun like stories on all of their beer cans. So as it's going around, you want to give that a read, or I'll read it later when we're trying to taste some beers and stuff. But so you're looking for aromas of light roast with slight characters of citrus and honey roll off the frothing head, leading to a crisp coffee sweetness. The balanced acidity of the coffee blends perfectly with the light malty characters, leading to a brilliantly smooth latte-like creaminess to the brew.
It smells amazing.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite coffee ales.
It's
It has-
delightful.
A pirate ship on the bottle can.
Yep. So on the can, it says the return voyage of Banshee Cutter. The ghostly crew scurried to and fro, hoisting mainsails and swapping decks. Envified by the kick of my new coffee-laced golden ale, they were a veritable gyre of activity. We were making great time, and the trip had been pleasant so far. I've taken enough spectral conveyance that the ghosts did not scare me. It helped that they were all wearing little ghost boat shoes.
Little ghost boat.
Little ghost boat shoes.
Speaking of pirates, anybody else see like E3 was also the other week, and they also had a pirate game from Ubisoft.
Yeah, there's
You're a
2
pirate.
pirate games
Yeah.
coming out.
And the pirate one, they just took the Black Flag gameplay and like, oh, here you go. Now it's a full game now. I'm all right with that.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, the beer.
Yes, the beer.
It's got a good smell to it.
You want to start with you,
Smells
Carlos?
amazing.
Wait, are we just talking about smell right now?
Well, no, we're everybody.
Okay.
You know, the way we've done it for the past 204 episodes.
I don't know. I was already drinking it.
Yeah, I kind of get like a little bit of that coffee that's in it supposedly. Like it makes it like not quite a
Supposedly.
regular. It makes it kind of like have like a similar taste to like maybe kind of like a porter, even though it's like a golden ale. Like, it has just a touch of like kind of a porter in there.
Yeah, I liken it to almost like a sweet latte.
Yeah,
Like it has that kind of flavor.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
All right. Miles?
It smells amazing. I don't taste the coffee nearly to the extent that I can smell it. It's very, very light, and I almost don't really taste the coffee part at all. Beyond that, it's got an amazing texture. Like it's creamy and delicious. Other than not being able to taste the coffee as much as I'd like. Yeah, I approve.
All right.
I don't know where the coffee went for you, Miles, because I can taste it very clearly. It's very roasty.
I think it's delicious.
I don't know, but definitely that big roasty coffee smell. It
Yeah.
smells sweet, and it tastes amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. Matt, did you have anything else you wanted to add to it?
No,
besides, like,
I dig it. It's good. It's nice and light, nice and creamy. Oof.
it's me, like when I smell it, it smells like just like freshly ground beans. It doesn't really smell like
Yeah.
brewed coffee. It just
Yeah.
smells like the ground beans.
It does.
That's true.
Well, and it's surprising to my mouth because as I drink it, it tastes like it should be a porter,
Mhm.
but it's so light and the mouthfeel is so much different. It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, no, the like it's a very sweet beer, but not like cloyingly sweet. It finishes out with that slight roastiest, like
Yeah.
not really an astringency, but like you get to that roast character on the back end.
Yeah,
And it really
balances
cleans
that
it up.
sweetness.
Yeah, good summer beer.
Yeah,
Good morning beer.
definitely.
Good evening beer. Really drink this at any time.
You could drink it in space.
You could drink it.
I don't
while
know,
you're having a
man.
meeting.
Like, I don't know how well carbonated beverages would do in space.
I bet there's some sort
Could you
of
drink it
information
in a
out there about
plane?
it.
Could you drink it on a train?
I could and I could, yes.
Yeah. I don't have any more. I don't know. I haven't read that book for a very long time. I got nothing more for that.
Could you drink it in a box? Could you drink it with a fox?
Stretch makes
Yes.
I would not
yes.
drink it here or there.
I would drink it anywhere.
I would drink it everywhere.
Thank you.
All right, Carlos, give me a number.
I'm gonna give it an 8. I think it's a very solid beer, and like it really has like it's very interesting. It's different than what I would have expected.
We're gonna go 7.5. I think it's a very, very well constructed beer, but I personally can't taste the coffee very much.
Okay.
If that was there, that would easily boost the number.
I'm going with an 8.5 because I think it's super and I'm sad it's gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 as well. It's a really well made beer. Actually, you know
I'll
what?
give it a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just skip Matt.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got really excited.
I think 8.5.
Sorry, Matt.
I'm scared.
What am I supposed to do here?
Just pour a little bit in your big glass.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard to judge how much.
That's okay. If nothing else, you'll just.
You scared me.
On Beer Advocate, Banshee Cutter has an 86. Nice. So
Oh, we're so close.
we're
to that
we're
rating.
pretty much right on that one. And for a 5.5 blonde ale, like it's like, man, it's good. All right.
It's tasty.
So this.
This is the
So-
appropriate time to drink this.
Yes,
after
okay.
the other.
I don't know. Are you sure?
I'm
Like,
positive.
I don't know. So this is a home brewed apple brandy made by our listener Kevin. Thank you, Kevin, again, and also fuck you, Kevin, because
Get back.
damn.
You need it back. You need more.
A little bit. This isn't actually very much at all.
Yeah, it needs more. Just more.
I don't need the rest. Of
So selfish.
All right. So the recipe for this, as you guys are kind of tasting it, it is 14 apple juice concentrates, 4 pounds of sugar, 2 gallons of apple cider, 2 gallons of water, then fermented with champagne yeast at 72 degrees, with some yeast nutrient and yeast energizer. Then after that super sugary cider has fermented out, he freezes it, and condenses that 6 gallons down to about a gallon and a half of apple brandy, and it comes out to like 40 or 50% ABV.
Oh, so this is legitimately brandy at the moment.
Yeah, no, it is legit brandy.
Yeah.
And it smells like brandy. Like it smells like a little cidery.
Yeah.
And boozy.
Yeah, there aren't many brandies that I know that smell quite like that.
Yeah.
No, this smells like a cider with a lot more booze, but it tastes like brandy. Like apple brandy.
Oh, it tastes like you could breathe fire.
Yeah.
Like, it tastes like
Oh,
moonshine.
we were going to see if we could light it
No,
on
this
fire.
is
We're
so
gonna
much
do that.
better than
Which do we have anything besides a plastic cup to light it in?
Should
Oh,
be
you
fine.
could put it in a plastic cup. I'm sure nothing bad would happen.
I'm gonna put it in the plastic cup in the ashtray.
Yeah.
And then we'll blow it out. It'll be fine.
Yep, that's
It
a no
shouldn't
right
burn
there.
the plastic cup. The alcohol burns so fast. It
Yeah,
shouldn't.
you can burn mine.
All right, we'll burn Matt's. Matt is done.
Yeah, I had a sip of that.
Matt's a little hungover too. So, all right, Carlos, we're gonna start with you, man.
Wait, actually, rate this or talk about it?
Let's
Or
talk about it a little bit. Give me your impressions.
well, I can definitely see the apple in it, but like it's not like the part of the apple taste you normally see with like concentrated apples. Like it's a different part of the taste, and I don't know.
I don't know.
It's kind of hard to describe.
Mm.
Are you trying to talk? All right, whatever.
But yeah, I don't know. It's all right. You can definitely feel that burn once, like not right away, but like after you get that first sit down, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that was something.
Yep. No,
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Okay, Miles.
I'm actually a very big fan of this. Like, I find this to be really, really good. Plenty of the apple characteristic.
Move the mic down just a little bit. There you go.
Plenty of the apple characteristic, and I get a little bit of that cinnamon type burn, but just a little bit. It coats the mouth. It's very pleasant. I'm actually really impressed with this.
Yeah, I think it tastes. The flavor's kind of like spiced green
I
apples.
should have grabbed like a ice cube. I think it'd be better with an ice cube.
Yeah, a little ice cube in it. Yeah. The flavor's kind of like spiced green apples,
Mhm.
like cinnamon and green apple, but it's definitely not the flavor of like red apples.
Yeah.
Tastes green apple.
Yeah, no, there's a tartness to it
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
tart. It's not sour though, which is good for me. But there's a light tartness.
Yep.
And it smells great and it tastes great. I like it.
Matt?
It's just a total no for me. I
Yeah.
don't like brandy to begin with,
Mm.
so
But she's such a fine girl. What a good
what a
wife she would be.
She could be.
Yeah, no, it's smells like cider. Like smells like a almost like a strong cider.
Yeah.
And what I think this would be really good to do is you put, like 2 ounces of this in a glass, and then you pour a cider on top of it and like fortify a cider with it.
Yep.
And I think that would be amazing.
I would be
You could use a cinnamon
interested.
stick to mix them together.
I'd be
Yeah.
interested if he replaced some of his sugar with honey.
Mm.
That'd be good.
What's that apple booze that you like can make it like really easily
Laird's.
no, like the when you like make a giant batch up of like really strong high
Apple pie.
Yeah, there it is,
Pie.
apple pie. I don't know, like I don't know, like this like mixed in with a little apple pie would be interesting.
Oh yeah. Like use this as like a base for apple pie.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have it wouldn't be nearly as high proof, which is probably good.
Probably
No.
a good idea.
Yeah.
No, this is something I would voluntarily get drunk on.
Mm-hmm.
I actually want to like take this recipe and make it.
Well, I mean, there's some more, man. If you want some more,
I gotta
help
go to
yourself.
work.
Then you better have some more.
You probably should.
No, I gotta be professional.
I'm
Us too.
supposed to.
All right, hang on, that's a lot. All
It'll be fine. It'll be
right, we're gonna see if this
fine.
burns
Wait,
because
Baby,
much.
burn.
burn.
Burn,
somebody
baby,
narrate. I'm gonna
burn,
get away from the microphone.
burn, baby,
He's
burn.
lighting the match. He's putting it down by the thing. It doesn't
Doesn't
appear to
seem be
burn.
burning.
Oh, there was a flash.
There was a flash.
It frightened me. Hang on, we
I
got one more match.
I think you need to like have it flatter.
Tip it so that it's not pointing straight up at your fingers.
Oh, it does something. It's
Yeah,
not
but
quite
I think
strong
it's
enough.
because it's
Not
in the
quite.
cup. It can't ignite. I think it
Yeah.
needs to be on a
I also
flatter
it
surface.
melted the side of the cup and burned my finger.
not quite enough.
Not quite.
I think
But
what
it
happened,
did have some flare up.
like as soon as you like started touching the liquid with the flame, it started to boil just a little bit of it. Which was
Yeah, and
enough
then
to,
which was enough to
to
evaporate
fl-
some of the alcohol
Yeah.
off
Just
Flash
throw a
light.
match inside the bottle. That's
You'll just
and to give
put
it a shake.
No, you just actually you set it inside or upside down so that the flame is on top, burns down towards the liquid.
That's okay. We're good. We figured this out. Ooh, I wonder if it caramelized it.
Only one
Nope,
way.
now it smells like matches.
it's sulfur.
I'll give it a try.
At least it doesn't taste like burning plastic, right? Well,
It doesn't taste good now.
Now, Casey, you should
It tastes like when I burnt that snow when we were camping.
forward that recipe to me because I am actually going to make this with honey.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna make you with honey.
That's
Okay.
weird, dude. Why would you?
He just winked.
Yeah, Miles winked at me. That was
Oddly arousing.
that was the word.
And now the Department of Defense presents
Banjos.
news with Casey.
That's me. A hotel in Canada's Yukon Territory wants to conduct a manhunt for a person who stole a human toe.
ooh,
Not just any toe, mind you. This is a toe that the Downtown Hotel in Dawson City uses in its signature drink, the Sour Toe Cocktail. People come from all over the world to try this drink, which is basically a shot of whiskey with a dehydrated toe in it. There's a rule about drinking this concoction. You can drink it fast or you can drink it slow, but your lips must touch the toe. That's
Oh,
right, guys. That is gross.
that's
Wow.
nasty.
It's like one of those things where you should have 1,000 things to say about it, but
So
it's just
do
stunned
they have a
silence.
designated toe girl at this place? Because like somebody's got to be doing the whole bar, and then all these people like what the toe?
Well, they have designated toe times,
okay.
which is 9 to 11 p.m. every day.
That's a dirty toe.
Right? Yes, the mummified toe went missing Saturday night, and the hotel executives are stamping their feet. We are furious,
Oh,
Terry
God.
Lee, the hotel's toe captain, said. That is a terrible job.
Yeah, he's
I'm the toe captain.
captain.
Lee suspects a man from Quebec in the toe theft. Earlier in the evening, he was allegedly bragging about possibly the toe. This guy asked to do the toe after the 9 to 11 p.m. toe time hours, and one of the new staff served it to him to be nice. That's what you get, Canadians. He said, and this is how he pays her back. What a lowlife. Tim Hortons for that guy. That customer left behind the sour toe cocktail certificate awarded by the hotel, so the police have his name.
I just saw a picture of the toe.
Let's see this.
Oh, that is a nasty toe.
That's fucking gross.
I was
I mean, it looks gross, but I mean, it's mummified, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's
mummified and been soaked
Yep,
in buttloads of whiskey.
The hotel plans to fine the thief $2,500 unless the toe is returned. It's also offering a reward for anyone with information about the theft. Lee said the hotel still has a couple of backup toes, but the hotel manager, Jerry Coulaborn, really liked the one that was stolen. Coulaborn said that it was donated by a man who had to have it surgically removed. Then it was cured in salt for 6 months. This was our new toe, and it was a really good toe. We just started using it this weekend, she said.
Oh my god.
He took the new toe.
Took the new toe.
It was a really good toe.
what if he took the shot? Like it says, it doesn't matter how fast you take it. What if he took it too fast?
It swallowed
And he
the
just
toe.
ate the toe
Yeah.
like on accident.
Right.
Ask him that one and explain.
So I guess the first toe was said to have belonged to a miner and rum runner named Louis Lycan, who had his frostbitten appendage amputated in the 1920s.
That was the first toe. That was the first sour toe.
Yep.
Are there any
The
pictures of the
very
cocktail
first
with the
toe.
toe in it?
Oh.
Oh, what the hell, man! I want to see the sour toe
I
cocktail.
gotta check this out now. 'Cause we're all just fucking googling toe drinks,
Right. Oh, here,
Oh!
there's
The first toe, you know how it went missing? In July 1980, a miner named Gary Younger was trying for the sour toe record on his 13th glass of sour toe champagne. His chair tipped over backwards and he swallowed toe. Sadly, toe number 1 was not recovered.
Oh no, he ate the toe.
He ate the toe.
Can you imagine
that's
waking up
according-
in the morning?
Yeah, that's
and,
according
like,
to the club.
having a massive hangover, and like, well, the entire night being kind of fuzzy, and you get to breakfast in the morning, and your buddies are sitting there, and you're like, man, what happened last night?
Yeah,
and they're all
man,
like,
you ate a
you
toe.
fucking ate the toe, man.
Wait till you poop it out.
Yeah, that's just a whiskey with a toe in it.
Let's see.
It's a gnarly fucking toe.
Ooh.
Well, I think any toe is going to be a gnarly toe. Toes are not innately like nice
Nice
things.
looking.
Yeah, they're
Appetizing.
toes.
There's
Yeah.
a close up for you.
Oh, that toe is less manicured than the toe that was stolen. The new toe is nicely manicured.
This one is not. You can
Wow,
try
they're
faster,
on
but
toe
still.
8, actually.
Oh wow.
They've lost 8 toes in
Yeah.
almost 100 years.
Number
That's not bad.
No, it's not.
I thought the toe loss rate would have been.
Although
Well,
maybe
they've lost 7. They're
You know what
on
they
the
need to do?
8th.
Yeah,
They
they're,
need to,
they're on
uh,
the 8th toe, but they still haven't gone through an entire foot, or I
They
mean,
don't-
entire person's worth
They
of
don't
feet.
say what happened to number 2, but number 3 was given from a guy with frostbite again, and it was also accidentally swallowed. 4 was an anonymous toll later
Are they like
stolen by a
pinky toes that they're
hunter.
accidentally swallowing?
Toes
No, these
5
look
and
like big
6 were
toes.
donated from a Yukon old timer in return for free drinks for his nurses. Toe 7 was an amputation due to diabetes, and toe 8 arrived in a jar of alcohol with the message, "Don't wear open toe sandals while mowing the lawn." That was 2013.
I like this. They
There's
actually have
a
a sign.
$500 fine for swallowing the toe.
Really, this one says 2,500.
Well, yeah, there's also something later. Wait, it says swallow paid $500. Oh, and then it was changed to
$2,500
$2,500. Yeah.
Fine to anybody who swallows the toe.
Yep.
Wait, is that more or less expensive than like the fine?
So the
That's the
first
exact same
toe-
amount of.
The first toe lasted like 60 years.
Yeah, and then
Like
then
the
people
20s to
became
the 80s.
fucks.
This is weird. That's just weird.
That's gross. I'm never gonna do
Canadians,
it.
eh?
Well, I mean, we're all gonna take a trip to Canada now. We're all gonna have a sourdough cocktail.
I'm never doing it.
Yeah, you
I'll
can
watch.
do that.
Your lips gotta touch the toe, man.
Nope.
You can go fast, or you can go slow, but the lips gotta touch the toe.
I'm not doing it.
I just keep thinking of the toe from Big Lebowski.
All right, this dad got popped. A father is facing charges after he allegedly picked up a child at a daycare center in Shelton, Connecticut, yelled at him, and pinned him to the ground. Oh, and when officers arrived, the man demanded that the 5-year-old be arrested. Lance Churchill, age 33, was arrested June 16th for the alleged incident, which started when a group of dads came to the Apple Tree Daycare for a Father's Day celebration. All the children, including Churchill's son, made cards for their fathers. Churchill was looking at the card when another kid at the play center playfully grabbed the card out of his hands. The child ran around the room while the 6'4", 270-pound man chased him. When Churchill finally caught up to the kid, he picked up the child, lifted him over his head. He then pinned the kid to the ground and screamed at him in front of the other children. Daycare staff managed to rip the kid away from Churchill and called the police. When police arrived, Churchill asked them to arrest the 5-year-old boy. It's probably not a spoiler alert to say that it's not how things played out. Instead, they arrested Churchill on charges of risk of injury to a minor, disorderly conduct, and he was later released on a $1,500 bond.
That's hilarious.
That
Right?
sounds exactly like what would happen if I was around kids.
You can't take that, you little shit!
This little fucker like ran up and grabbed his shit and then just ran away. No, I would do the same thing. I'm not saying it's right.
But it's
I'm
what would
saying
happen.
I would go to jail, but it's what I would do.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'd be so fucking mad. I'd choke slam a kid.
I've done it.
Anybody want some
I
more
do. I want
Banshee
some more
cutter?
of that.
cutter?
Oh, I want plenty more of it, but I gotta go to work.
No, okay.
Oh yeah, what's next?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were gonna talk
you
about Rick
blanked.
beating up children for a minute.
That was it.
But
No,
okay.
We all just
Uh,
kind of accepted that a long time ago.
An algorithmic error told Californians they'd be in for a major earthquake on Wednesday, but the earthquake had already happened in 1925. The automatically generated report from the U.S. Geological Survey indicated that a magnitude 6.8 quake would occur in the Pacific Ocean 10 miles west of Santa Barbara. As a frame of reference, a magnitude 6.9 earthquake in 1989 killed 63 people and caused $6 billion of damage in California. So what gives with the quake scare? The USGS tweeted an errant earthquake notification was distributed at 4:49 Pacific time over the Earth earthquake notification system. It was caused by a revision of the historic 1925 magnitude 6.8 Santa Barbara earthquake and was misinterpreted by the software as a current event. We are working to resolve the issue. See, Carlos, this is the shit that you have to deal with as a software developer.
Yeah, I see that.
Your stupid ass software thought that this was current. Dumbass software.
User error.
So this should seem like good news, but the false alarm still sent shockwaves through social media. Many automated tweets synced with the USGS alert system were pushed out, sparking concern. Additionally, people around the country began to scratch their heads as no one had reported feeling tremors, something that most certainly would have happened in large numbers had an earthquake of that size come about. Still, publications like the Los Angeles Times, which has automated emails from the USGS to aid in its coverage, ended up alerting the public about the fake quake and then had to resend the message. So how did the USGS casually send out an alert that confused even the LA Times? Apparently, false alarms are fairly common, though they say they rarely report earthquakes so big or in such populated areas. Also, researchers from the California Institute of Technology were using new information to analyze the epicenter of the 1925 earthquake in the Santa Barbara Channel. That earthquake, a real one, leveled several buildings and killed many people. Even more intriguingly, the full quake report associated with Wednesday's tweet listed the date as June 29th, the same day as the 1925 quake, which you would expect.
Or maybe it wasn't a fake. Maybe
How
they're covering up the
embarrassing.
fact that
But-
there's graboids.
Right. But it listed
Hey,
it indicated that it would happen in the year 2025. So so they got the year wrong, the date wrong, just everything about this. They're like, shit. That's what we get for hiring an intern,
That's super embarrassing.
right?
Yeah, so this earthquake that's gonna happen, actually, that happened like 100 years ago.
Well,
So
is it embarrassing or is it good news? Huh? You could spin that into positive PR.
you need a PR rep.
Like, hey, you know what? We predicted this earthquake so good, it's not going to happen. We scared it away.
Stopped it. It was going to happen.
We-
and it
We
did
stuck
happen,
the dogs
but we
on it.
stopped it.
We dodged it. We moved California out of the way.
We took a gun and we shot that earthquake, and it's not going to bother you now.
Well, did we predict it wrong, or did we just post-dict it? Which sounds weird.
Man, a post-dicking sounds just terrible.
You just post-dicked that earthquake until it just didn't want to do anything anymore.
You post-dick that one, man. I don't.
we post-dicted it. And then it happened in the 20s, so we post-dicted it. Almost
All right.
100 years later.
In an ideal world, none of us would have to work, and we could just sit around and watch Nick Cage movies all day.
That would be an ideal.
Sadly, we don't live in that world, so
I
we'll just
know.
have to settle for the next best thing. Enter the Cage, a VR simulation of what it's like to be trapped in a cage and forced to watch Nick Cage movies. The simulation drops you into a big metal cage that is surrounded by movie screens. Each screen is playing a different clip of Nick Cage at his Nick Cagiest. This deliciously wonderful ode to Nicolas Cage was made by Mike Locker, a writer and developer, and Chris Baker, who defines himself as a maker of things on the internet that people like to talk about. The co-collaborators are big Cage fans who love watching clips of him in his Cagiest. When Chris suggested we make a cage where you're surrounded by Nick Cage movies, we had no choice but to see it to completion. Watching one Nick Cage movie is great, but watching 4 simultaneously while locked in a cage is even better.
That's a stupid idea.
You know, it'd be great if
It's
they
a
took that,
fucking
step,
great
took
idea.
that a step further, made it like a
think
horror
it's
survival
stupid.
game where you're in a house, and like Nicolas Cage, not any sort of ghost or anything, just Nicolas Cage is in the house too.
And he's doing the smile.
So do you
from
have
He's
this
doing,
for your
he's doing all
VR?
the and
What?
he's doing
Do
all
you have
the
this for your
crazy
VR?
smiles.
I haven't yet. I'm gonna get it as soon as I can. Because I want to be locked in a cage watching Cage.
Cage squared.
You have to hide in a closet to avoid Nicolas Cage. He walks in like
He should be like just sitting in the chair, just stone faced next to you. Like they should have found a clip of him.
Oh
just
yeah, like
sideways.
well, you know, like I wonder if you watch it like they should have made like an Easter egg. Like if you watch it for like 2 hours, then like if you like turn to your left, Nick Cage is all of a sudden there,
Cage cube.
just yelling about bees. All right.
Nick Cage.
I hacked it together in a few hours and just posted it today. The Cage features clips from classic Cage flicks such as Adaption, The Wicker Man, Face Off, Wild at Heart, and many others. Locker and Baker hope that the use of virtual reality will give the world a whole new appreciation of Nicolas Cage's work. I mean, I don't know if you can appreciate it any more than it already is.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the greatest thing in the world. Why do you keep shoving fingers up Armstrong's
we're
ass?
making him have a butt crack.
Sure,
Not the
man.
best butt crack ever, but it's
No, it's
crack.
a little
What are
bit.
you guys doing to that poor
wobbly.
Search Armstrong?
He's malleable now. Like,
Now he
Well,
has a butt crack.
So United Air just can't catch a break.
oh yeah, what they do
No.
now?
A
There it is.
passenger
Look at
on a United Airlines flight was stung by a scorpion
Ooh.
that apparently fell out of an overhead bin.
That's awesome.
Who brought the scorpion?
Richard Bell was flying with his wife Linda from Houston to Calgary on Sunday when the encounter occurred. While I was eating, something fell in my hair from the overhead above me. Bill said he pulled it off his head when another passenger told him the scorpion was dangerous. So I dropped it on my plate and then went to pick it up again, and that's when it stung me.
Why did you do that?
He got so far without it stinging him.
You already got it away from
Goes
you, and then you went
touches
and
it.
grabbed it again. You stupid fucker.
Well, it's not. I mean,
Wow.
I can kind of imagine why, because it's not like you have a lot of room. It's like right there. What are you?
Yeah,
gonna do?
but you don't go pick it up again.
No, grab
You-
a Kleenex.
You grab your wife's plate and start beating the shit out of
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's
Fair
on your
enough.
plate. You just take your plate and just.
it. You throw it across the aisle into the other
Yeah.
people.
That's what I would do. Or like tip it right in front of me.
You
Like,
just
to
you
the
grab it
people.
and you just kind of like fling it. You're like, scorpion!
Or if you have enough hours left on your, if you have enough hours left on your flight, just start training it. That's what we do now.
Becomes a pet scorpion. The scorpion was likely a stowaway. Well, no shit. United said that the flight crew contacted a physician on the ground to provide guidance, and medical personnel met the aircraft after it arrived in Calgary. Although the sting was not considered life-threatening, it felt like a wasp sting, Bill said. He said another passenger stomped on the scorpion and flushed it down the toilet, which was the worst thing to do because when we landed, everyone wanted to see it, Linda said.
And they also then didn't know what kind of scorpion it was that stung him.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
yeah. That's why they wanted to see it. They just were like, oh, scorpion, that sounds cool. Well, I'm sure there was the one medic like Rick who was there. He's like, that sounds cool. I want to see it.
Yeah, probably.
So
It
you
would've
can
been funny.
tell what kind of antidote we need? No, I just want to see it.
The airline
I'd be
apologized
like,
and
I don't know what
offered the
kind
couple
it is.
compensation,
Scorpion.
but did not give any details on what kind of compensation. I don't know what compensation you get for scorpion stings.
You get scorpion-proof gloves.
Probably
Well-
get like a free flight or something.
Like, yeah, it's like I guess you never think that scorpions are booking booking plane tickets, or at least they should be able to afford first class. I mean, they're scorpions.
I don't know.
They don't have any other expenses.
They bribed their way.
It
Yeah,
sounds
but
like they
who knows?
sneak in.
He might have been a poor scorpion.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why he was stowed away in the overhead.
Right. He couldn't afford the seatbelt.
Yep.
That's why he fell.
Well,
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
He was trying to get some peanuts.
Mortal Kombat tournaments don't exactly pay you very well.
What?
Well, then,
Mortal Kombat,
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Oh, I
Get over here!
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, this transitioned us perfectly into what our discussion topic is for the day. So we have a three-parter. We're going to take it one at a time here. So the first question I posed to the group is, what animal would you least want to be killed by? I mean, it's a really good question. I mean, everybody but Carlos at least spends a little bit of time outside. And I'm pretty sure he has like some sort of like metal cage that he wears with an umbrella.
Of course. And now I know if I ever go on an airplane, I have to have scorpion-proof gloves.
He wears plate mail through TSA, and they're like, "Sir, you're gonna beep."
Just let me try it. Just let me try.
You gotta take all that off. Yeah, but what? There's scorpions on the other side of this. I don't.
No, I gotta play it safe. Gotta play it safe.
Just use your metal detector. You won't find any. Sir, you're wearing plate mail. It's fine.
It's medical steel.
So we're gonna start with Carlos. Carlos, what animal would you least like to be killed by?
Jellyfish.
No, actually, what's that? I'm trying to think. Is it the monitor lizard or is it the the dragon,
Komodo
dragon.
the one that has the poison, like bacterial.
Yeah.
the Komodo dragon.
Like it's because like it's not the fact that like it like killing you right away. It's the fact that you get bit and like you're slowly dying as you're running away from this thing, and like that's the worst part.
Well, and he just like waits it out until you're dead.
Yeah.
So
like
he's
it's
just
the
gonna be
fact that you
stalking
don't die right
licking his
away.
lips.
You have the Komodo dragon that bit you and you die a horrible death, and then the Komodo dragon eats you.
That sounds pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound great.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie, like that's not a good way to go.
No.
But you do have the option of like maybe getting like antibiotics and surviving.
oh yeah, you have a chance, but like
Well, that would.
this is
you need
but like if you
antivenom.
didn't, yeah.
What?
Well,
You'd
no,
be-
because it's not necessarily a venom. It's more like the bacterial
Yeah.
infection that
Yeah.
kills you.
And even if it
For
doesn't,
how long?
oh,
It
it's
takes days.
yeah.
Okay.
And like
thought you
even
were
if you
talking
like
about a
and like
venom.
even
No.
if it like if it beat you a bunch of times though, like you're injured and like you're in the middle of nowhere, you might not be able to get away.
Typically, if you're going to get bitten,
So that's
by
over a couple
uh,
days then that you're slowly dying.
Yeah,
then.
and running away from a dragon.
By the time you got bit by
Yeah.
one, you're not in very good circumstances to start with.
Right? Yeah, if you come face to face with a Komodo dragon, you have made some really poor life choices.
Yeah, you have.
And, even if you got like treatment for it, I'm sure like the treatment's not gonna be great either. Like with all that bacterial that's been added to your
Let's
Let's
system.
just
Bacteria,
say you might be
bacteria's easy to
donating
treat,
a whiskey toe.
Whiskey toe
Bacteria
would
is
help.
easy.
Just think of the infection at the wound though.
It would not end well.
Yeah, it's easy to treat though.
Yeah.
Bacteria. If you
Gross.
get like proper medical care.
Uh,
Virus is bad. That would be worse.
But that was a great movie.
It's a viral infection.
Virus.
oh, okay.
You're a virus.
The ship or there's the ship in the ocean that they lost contact with to go to it. They can't find anybody. It turns out that an alien virus, computer virus from space, took over the ship and started taking people. Like it was pretty great.
Who's in this movie?
I don't know.
that
No
sounds
one-
about right.
No one noteworthy.
All right, Miles. What
Dave
animal would you
Roger.
want not to murder you?
I've been thinking about it, and I think I'm going to go with pretty much anything that would swallow me whole,
Like what?
I don't.
like a whale
Pick
or
one.
something.
I don't think a whale would swallow you whole.
I didn't
No.
say it would. It could. I mean, because imagine like you're in the dark, you get like squeezed down its esophagus, and then the last thing you get to do is start
Yeah, but-
suffocating to death while you're
If you
swimming
get
around in a
eaten by
bunch
a
of
whale,
stomach
you get
acid.
to have a whole book in the Bible about you.
Yeah, and you get regurgitated,
No,
after
I
3
don't
days.
get. That's the problem.
Or maybe he gets
or you
comes out
get,
the other
or you
side.
turn into whale poop. But if you start working on your guns, man, you could just punch your way out of the whale.
Yeah.
It's
Which
not
in-
part
or
of the
you should-
scenario.
Or you
That's not
should
part of
bring
the question.
You should bring a gun, and then you can just shoot your way out.
Or like in the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie when Drax throws himself into the
I was
into the
thinking,
beast at the beginning.
about like Men in Black when he gets eaten by the
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
to
yeah,
get
and he
his
goes,
gun back, and then he blows him up. You could do that.
That would be awesome.
We're-
But then
we're-
I'd still
we're
be
tr-
underwater.
I mean, we're trying to help you survive this situation. So, or you could bring along a tube and just shove it through the blowhole
and breathe.
and breathe, then you'll be fine.
But then the
That's
stomach
perfect.
acids.
Nah, don't worry about
Oh.
those.
Carry lots of baking soda.
Okay.
It'll
You
neutralize
might even
the
burp
acid.
me out.
Yeah.
So many bubbles.
Or it'll be like he just ate a Tums. I'm not really sure.
You would probably need a lot of baking soda with you.
He's like, man, I got to eat more people. They're great. I've had heartburn for decades.
All those jellyfish stinging me.
No more Brill for me.
Only people. All right, Rick.
Well, we already talked.
We
about
we
this
we,
little
we had a
bit.
very lengthy discussion about.
Oh,
this
we didn't have
yesterday.
length because we cut ourselves off.
That's right. Like, no, we gotta save it for the air.
Yeah.
Save it for the air.
But we already. I mean, I already decided mine. It was a hippo, and that's
Although
why
them fuckers are mean.
getting killed by a fucking hippo would be the worst because you would get crushed to death, which is the worst thing I can imagine.
And you see, like, it's hippos. They're fast, but they're not like crazy fast.
Yeah, they're not like a cheetah where it's gonna sneak up on you. A hippo, you're gonna know you're gonna
like
die.
you see the hippo running at you with a big mouth, and you're like, oh shit, that hippo's hung, and then you're dead.
Well,
That's-
you have enough time to look at it and be like, I'm about to die. That's gonna kill me for sure.
That's weird at the Thailand zoo that I went to or whatever. The hippos, the cage is like tiny or whatever, and you just throw watermelons into its mouth and like you can touch its mouth and stuff. Like it's
Watching
just right there, and I'm like,
I don't know that I'd
It's-
touch
what?
its mouth, but I'd throw
Yeah.
watermelons into a
no,
hippo's
watch
mouth.
my favorite YouTube videos are hippos eating watermelons.
it was fun watching
I've
it, but
never
I'm just
seen
like
that.
their heads just like over the top of the barricade, just like right next to you and shit. And you're like, I thought these things are supposed to be dangerous.
What you
Yeah.
don't realize is that watermelon could be your face.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's just
No, I'd be terrified if a
Watermelon came at you, yeah.
I don't want to get killed by a watermelon.
Are you amending your claim?
A watermelon now. Watermelon for
It's
sure.
just sitting there, and you're staring at it. You're like, oh shit.
I gotta not move. The watermelon would scare me into just standing there long enough. I'd die of thirst. I'm too scared.
Even though
to
you could
move.
just go drink watermelon juice.
And
Well,
then
I
die.
can't.
I
I'm
mean,
allergic to
Oh,
it.
that's right. You would die by a watermelon.
that's why it was funny.
That's the best part.
Casey's favorite part is that I would die.
Sorry, guys, I gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Thanks for
gotta go.
coming, man.
All right, nice nips.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Take it to you.
That's gay. What I said wasn't. What you did was.
All right.
Wait, don't
Yeah.
we have the
Hippo.
best or like the
Yeah,
worst?
we still haven't gotten to Matt. I was just muting his
Oh,
microphone.
I thought you were about to like hit the outro. I was like, oh,
No,
God.
no. I was just muting his microphone because we
All right.
didn't. Yeah. All right, Matt.
I don't think I'd want to get mauled to death by a grizzly bear. I don't think that'd be fun.
Because
Yeah.
he'll just start eating your face while you're still alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's pretty
true.
terrifying.
or even just like a lion or something like that too. Or that, but like seeing like
So
fucking
for you, it's getting mauled.
yeah, that'd be pretty shitty.
That would be shitty.
Because
Not a fan of claws. This guy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and then like it would be awesome if you could die instantly, but like all those bear attacks and stuff you hear about, the people that survive, they're just their fingernails just tear right.
Yeah,
into
but
it,
I mean, to be fair,
and
you get a pretty
bones get
badass
thrown
tombstone.
around.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know, killed by bear, attacked by herd of cheetahs.
Killed by hippo is less cool.
No, yeah, that's pretty shitty.
However, that would be how you die. That'd be
Or Miles'
a good Rick story.
Shit out by whale.
How did Rick die? Oh, he got eaten by a hippo. Crushed to death by a hippo.
That would be my type of death.
But I was trying to read about some other animals that kill or whatever, and there was one that was a jaguar. I guess they like bite into your like skull, into your brain.
Yeah?
Yeah, because
That's
most I'll go
brutal.
for your face, but they like go for the top of your head into your brain. That wouldn't be fun.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah,
I think the animal I'd like to least get mauled by
we're
would be
we're gonna get there.
No, he's talking about
just being mauled. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
just as far as mauling. Like I'm still going with hippo, but least I'd want to get mauled by would probably be a hyena because I'm pretty sure they have the strongest jaws.
Yep.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they can like break rocks with their fucking mouths.
Why are they breaking rocks?
I don't know.
That seems like a shitty
Well, did
skill
you
to
see
have.
the Lion King? They look pretty idiotic in there.
No,
But they tell really funny jokes.
I don't know if
And
they
one of them
are, but they said
Is
I
Whoopi
watched
Goldberg,
the thing
right?
that said they could. But they break femurs
Mufasa.
of gazelles and
Mufasa,
stuff.
Mufasa, Mufasa.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They break the femurs in half, and then eat the marrow
Ooh,
with their jaws.
that's understandable because marrow's delicious.
yeah, but a femur's strong, and they just
Yeah.
break them with their face.
Yeah, that sounds pretty shitty.
There's something
them-
about in this with hyenas. The tapeworm would be pretty scary. The starvation tapeworm, where it takes all your nutrients and then you just become malnourished and die.
Yeah, but think of how many nachos you could eat.
Being eaten alive by hyenas. Big cats usually make
I
their
find the good part.
make sure you're dead before they start feeding on your flesh. But I guess the dogs and stuff, they just go for you.
Like hyenas.
Wolves and hyenas, yeah.
Yeah, so they'll just start eating you when you're alive.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, it's
Yeah, that's
fresher
fucking
meat, man.
great.
That's pretty
So
fucking
not only
awesome.
do they have the strongest jaws in the fucking world,
They kill
But-
smaller prey violently by shaking them and breaking their spine. Wolves and hyenas lack efficient killing weapons to deal with larger prey, so they usually don't waste their time on us.
oh, that'd be good.
Oh,
That's a good thing.
They'll go after babies though.
They don't know that they could kill us, but
And
they
dingoes will
totally
eat your
could.
baby.
I think that
It is not uncommon for large animal to be still alive when the wolf pack or hyena clan is already munching on their
What
intestines.
fucking assholes?
Of course, death follows soon after due to shock or blood loss, but still,
Yeah,
the
no.
idea of being alive while a startling group of voracious predators
They're eating
feeds
me.
on your
Death will
entrails.
follow shortly after.
Yeah, that wouldn't be that
It's a
fun.
small comfort at that point.
Yeah.
So my animal I would least want to be killed by. I was thinking about this. Like I was on board with Rick's hippo thing because it's gonna be more of like a crushing death.
Yeah.
And that got me thinking boa constrictor.
Yeah.
Or like anaconda, like big ass constricting snake. Because you're caught. There's nothing you can do. You're fucked.
This is
And-
the one you wouldn't want to be killed by?
Yeah, I would not want to be killed by a boa. Like, cause you're stuck there and you're like, well, shit.
Yep.
This is gonna hurt and be a real slow death.
Yeah, mine was definitely Carlos and yours, and then the mauling. I figured you'd have snakes, that's why I didn't say snakes.
I didn't even think of insects. There's just so many insects that'd be terrible to be killed by.
Yep.
Like those, like the scarab beetles in The Mummy.
Yeah.
They go into your skin and
Those
they eat
aren't
your
real.
brain.
That's not.
Or like,
No, but those would
there's
be
a lot
worse.
of ants.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
There's a lot of ants and stuff that devour you.
Oh yeah, like swarms.
like
they
the swarm
terrify
of
me.
ants in Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just like that.
But there's like
They're-
the
that's
African
that's
ants
exactly
or
like real life.
But Shia LaBeouf will save you.
Oh, good.
I don't want to be
That
saved by
sounds
LaBeouf.
worse.
I know, right?
Shia
That's worse
LaBeouf.
than death.
Just leave me, Shia. Just leave me.
Shia LaBeouf.
Actual cannibal.
You know, so I guess we're all kind of in the slow death category of
Yeah.
things that we don't want to happen.
Mhm.
Right. So Carlos, what would so you have to be killed by an animal. What animal do you want to be killed by?
Now wait, are we gonna have like a third category after this one? Because
Yeah,
yes.
there is a third category. What animal would you want as a pet?
Oh, all right. Yeah. So if I had to go by one of these, I think the coolest way to go, because if you're gonna be killed by an animal, it's better gotta be cool.
Well, it has to be an epic. Like it has to be good on a tombstone. Like mauled by grizzly bear, pretty fucking cool. Even better, mauled by grizzly bear, put up a fucking good fight.
So
Like,
I'm thinking Grand Canyon. You're standing on the edge, and then a flock of bald eagles come at you, knock you off the edge, and you're falling, and they're just pecking away at you, and then they just separate, and like the flock washes, and you just smash in the bottom of the canyon.
so yours is flock of bald eagles that push you off a cliff.
Yes.
That's pretty fucking epic.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, I wouldn't even be mad at that point. Be
Oh.
like, this is a good death.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else to add to that. Shit.
Well, I would go. I was actually also thinking birds. Like there are a lot of types of hawks. They'll pick up like rabbits and stuff and fly them way up in the air and just drop them because that's easier than trying to kill them themselves.
they do
They'll
the
just
turtles
drop
too,
them
a
and
lot.
smash them. I think that way. I don't know that there's a bird big enough to do that to my huge ass, but
But you'd have to get a flock.
we're speaking theoretically. I think that would be the way because I'm not at all scared of heights. I actually like heights. It'd be kind of like skydiving, and then it would just end and not be like skydiving anymore.
Well, you're right.
But it'd be
would-
it would be pretty much painless if they took me high enough and dropped
Yeah,
me from high
the
enough.
only problem is you got a lot of time to think about it on your way
Yeah,
down.
I don't think that'd be that bad. It wouldn't be painful.
No, but there'd be a lot of anticipation there.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's long enough for you for it to really set in that
And then
much.
you'd be like, "Oh shit, gotta aim for the bushes."
But I think that would be the way to do it because that'd also be badass. That'd be cool. Like
Dropped by
dropped
birds.
by hawks. That's cool. It's pretty much the same thing, but I'd like pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
but
no, that's not
I don't
bad.
know. Whatever kinds of birds do that, I think it's hawks.
It's just like a flock of hummingbirds.
Sure. That would be way less cool.
Yeah, it would.
It should be hawks.
Be like murdered by hummingbirds.
I can't remember what kind. Like I know there's like some in like in South America that will do that to turtles. I can't. I think it's like a hawk.
yeah, there's
but,
a
yeah.
few different. I mean, I think it's hawks.
Man,
and I think
turtles
they
are
do that
kind of
to-
assholes.
Yeah.
Well, I was north of Highway 8, because all good stories start that way. And there was a fucking snapping turtle just chilling in the middle of the road, and everybody was swerving around it because you hit that thing, you're gonna screw up your car or your truck.
Yeah.
And it's just chilling, being like, "This is my road now," because I'm a turtle.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna stop and help a snapping turtle off the road.
No.
It will snap at me
How did you know it was a snapping turtle?
because it was a big ass turtle with a spiky shell.
Oh, yeah.
That's a snapping turtle.
Yep. I like painted turtles. They're funny.
He claimed that road.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's not beer there.
Well, it's not beer, but it's
That's not gonna
dumped
pour in.
faster.
All right. Well, that was fun. All right, Matt.
There we go.
Most want to be killed by.
Well, you have to choose one, and it's gonna murder you.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of like something, a quick way to die, like a
Like,
rattlesnake bite or something like that.
That's not quick, man, because you see that coming, and then you get bit, and you gotta curse that fucking snake for the rest
Yeah,
of
That
your
probably
days.
won't kill you.
Well, I mean,
It'll
like
kill
one
you.
of the vicious snakes where you die like that kind of a thing.
Or you
Like,
can
I
just go
wouldn't
the other
want
way. Just an army of puppies and kitties that
Systemic.
like just swarm you, and you get
that.
so
And they
happy.
suffocate me to
Like,
death
no,
because
you
they're
you
all
just, you
on
just
top
have
of
a
me.
heart attack because you're just so happy.
I think Death Adder is the fastest way you can die by snake bite, but I'm pretty sure that takes about 4 hours.
Okay.
What about like what's the fish that
The
fugu?
fugu.
Yeah, what about fugu?
That was in my mind too. Like that, I'd eat that and die. That
Yeah.
would be my other one.
like at least like if you're going out eating the animal,
It's true.
like at
And
least
that
you know
stuff's-
you get that. So it's
That
like
stuff's fun because
Took
there's
that
that
fucker
small
out, too.
trace of poison in there, so it like numbs your jaw, and you're like, "Ooh, this is kind of cool." So,
and
yeah,
then you're dead.
yep. No, I had it, and it's fucking delicious too.
I don't know if I'd be brave
What?
enough to have it.
Yeah, I had it when I was in Japan the first time I went.
What is it?
Pufferfish.
And you
It's the
ate
one that
some?
goes. Yeah, if it's cut improperly, then it can kill you. There's
Yeah,
like
because
there's-
it's
cut
it's
improperly.
it's full of neurotoxin.
Why did you eat it, Matt?
I wanted to try it.
What if it was cut improperly?
Then I would not be here right now.
Matt, no, don't do it again.
It's so fucking delicious, man.
Don't do it again. I don't want you
Or
to
worse,
die, Matt.
like it only partially like so like it only made it so that you looked dead and they didn't do a good check after the fact. So
Oh
like
yeah, that would be
you're just
terrible.
paralyzed.
Wait,
whole
wasn't
time.
that a Simpsons episode?
There's movies about that
Yeah.
shit.
No, I
Like,
think
that'd be
there's
the
a
worst
spider
thing
that does
ever.
that. I think there's a spider.
God,
that's
you're just screaming in your head, but you
paralytic
can't do
toxin.
anything. That'd be one of the scariest things
Oh,
ever.
being buried alive is terrifying to me.
I don't know.
I think it's
just
like a
think,
36-hour paralytic toxin. There's a spider somewhere that does that.
But
Oh, yeah,
they're
that
doing
was
like
on
an
Lost.
autopsy on you while you're
Yeah,
still
the one from
alive.
Yep, the one from
That's
Lost.
a real thing. I know what it is. I don't know what
So,
it is,
did you want to hear the number of people killed by animals per year? Like,
Yes.
do you guys know which the top one would be?
Ooh,
Snakes.
cows.
That's a good question. It's
Snakes,
definitely
cow.
not snakes.
Oh, it's
Um,
snakes. They're. I mean,
would guess
the thing about snakes that you don't realize is they will kill you, but make it look like another animal did it.
Animals includes insects, just so you know.
Oh, then insects. It's probably mosquitoes.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know.
But indirectly,
I would guess something like
or maybe it was snakes all along, not
scorpions.
mosquitoes.
I know.
something
No,
like
it's
that.
definitely
I don't know.
snakes.
The snake standing in like the
What'd you
corner
say?
with like a
I think
jacket and like a hat and
scorpions or something like
sunglasses.
that.
No.
It was mosquitoes.
Number one deadliest animal, like I said, they don't also put insect in there, but it is mosquito with 725,000 deaths a year.
Fucking
That makes
mosquitoes.
sense.
And then
with,
number
like,
two
malaria and
is
shit.
humans with
Oh yeah, that doesn't
475,000.
count.
And then your snake comes in third place at 50,000.
Told you snakes were the worst.
Really, they kill 50,000 people a
But
year.
they're
Yep.
third.
Dogs.
After people.
Dogs is 25,000. That's rabies. What's the tsetse fly?
I think that's in Africa.
Oh, that's the African sleeping sickness.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so that kills 10,000 people a year. The assassin bug, that's a Chagas disease, that kills 10,000. Freshwater snails, they kill 10,000 people.
What?
I'd be interested to see this
r-
list for the U.S. though,
Yeah, right.
because snakes would be way
No,
low.
it is number one.
Roundworm is in there.
pull people off of
Tapeworm
that?
is in there.
Insane.
Crocodile, hippopotamus kills 500 a year.
God damn! See,
Lion
So-
kills
no, yeah.
awful.
a lion
Not up
kills
there with
100.
snakes, but-
Elephants kill 100. Wolf kill 10, and shark kill 10.
Man, sharks. Up your game, man.
Sharks, you're known for being so scary. And you're like way
You
down
only
there.
kill 10 people a year. God.
Jesus, you're so ineffective.
Dumbass sharks.
Like, we even gave you the ability to go into tornadoes, and you're
Yeah.
still only at 10?
Like, y'all need to get some legs and get up here. Start killing.
Street sharks.
Well, like, I mean, once they get legs, they're just effectively bears, right?
No, they don't have fur. That's
What?
ridiculous.
No, they're
Casey.
not bears.
Also, if they have legs, they don't necessarily have arms
Well, bears don't have arms.
or front lawn. They can get away with like 2 legs. All right, I'm thinking like you give the sharks 2
You
legs.
just want them to be street sharks.
I do want them to. Be
You want to
street
know
sharks.
the USA or America?
Yeah,
Yeah,
North
number 1
America?
is snakes.
Number 1 is bears.
Number 2 is snakes.
Number 2 is
Snakes.
snakes.
What are you talking about?
Told you.
In the North America. Bears,
America.
snakes. Snakes,
How many
there's
does
3
snakes
of the
kill?
most dangerous snakes in North America are the pit viper, rattlesnake, and cottonmouth. And the copperhead.
Rattlesnakes have like 0 deaths for the last 5 years, though.
That is not true.
Well, this might be 5 years ago. I don't know.
That is not true at all.
A cougar is after that. A gray wolf is after that.
Does
American
this have
alligator.
numbers on it, though?
No, it's just an article type thing.
Because I'm pretty sure.
White-tailed deer. They
It's
kill
in there?
130 to 200 people a year.
That's probably from jumping through windshields, though.
Yeah, definitely.
One almost took you out a couple years ago.
Actually, they're
Yeah.
responsible for 29,000 human death injuries every year.
June 12th,
Who?
Wayne Groom,
Human
71
injuries every
male,
year.
killed by
Yeah.
rattlesnake.
Who's
Great
killed
white
by a
shark.
rattlesnake?
Wayne Grooms last year. Brian Ballheimer, age 30, June 16th, 2017, killed by rattlesnake.
What type of rattlesnake?
This one says likely a timber rattlesnake. This one doesn't say.
That's very unlikely unless he was immunocompromised, though.
Green Mojave rattlesnake.
That's a
Paula
different thing.
Halfacre, age 39.
That's a very different thing.
No.
We don't have those here.
Rattlesnake.
2001 to 2013, it says bees, wasps, and hornets are the cause of 58 deaths. Mammals,
That's surprising. I think it's higher.
dogs are 28, cows 20. Yeah, so I don't know. Every list is a bit different in the U.S. It looks like.
We had a lady get killed by a cow in Pierce County like 2 years ago.
Cows are dangerous.
It impaled her with its
Casey,
horn.
what animal would you like to get killed by?
I would like to be killed by a cow when I'm eating a steak and I choke on it. Like, to be completely honest, that's more likely. But if I was thinking quick animal deaths, and there's not a lot of them.
No,
Like,
they're usually going to take
And
a
you
while.
can't really search that because then it's going to tell you how to kill your animal the quickest, I think.
yeah. How do you murder all these animals as fast as possible? But like then I was thinking like, oh, maybe something where I didn't know. But then I feel like I'm gonna be in the hospital. They're not gonna know what's killing me, and
Mm-hmm.
You have brain fleas. No.
I don't even know what those are. But then I was thinking about Matt's like parasite thing, and then the ability to eat a bunch of nachos before I die. Sounds pretty fucking great. So I'm gonna have to go with death by parasite.
All right, that's a gross choice, but yeah, all right.
I mean,
He wants a tapeworm.
I want a tapeworm just for the nacho death. It's not epic. It's
Towards-
very sad,
Towards the end, he's more tapeworm than man.
and he's more nacho than either. All right. So Carlos, what kind of animal? You can have any animal and domesticate it. What do you
It
have?
gets to be domesticated.
Well, no. You domesticate your animal. Like you take it as a pet. So it won't you have some semblance of control over it.
Oh. Well, that changes things. That's where it's like, oh, I'm going to have this pet animal that I don't do anything fun with because, it's going to kill me.
No. It's basically like in this scenario, you're guaranteed that it's going to be your friend.
Yep.
It'd be cool to have like one of those like large, maybe I'll go with a lion. That'd be pretty fucking cool.
Just a large cat.
I call it Simba.
That's very original.
I know. No.
The problem is it'll kill your father.
Wait, who was the voice for the Simba's father?
James Earl Jones.
James
I'll
Earl
name my
Jones.
lion James Earl Jones.
And you call it Mufasa?
No, I'll call him James Earl Jones.
Okay. Come on, James.
Yeah. I don't know. It's so fuzzy.
Carlos just cuddles with it.
No, like it's Stephen the Sun,
pretty kitty.
and now I have this great giant pillow I can lean against and read a book outside.
And nobody fucks with him ever.
No.
Have you met James?
James Earl
JG.
of the Earl Joneses.
I like it. That'd be pretty badass. All right, Rick.
Pterodactyl.
Doesn't it have to be
No, it's any animal. Pterodactyl.
All right, yeah. That one would definitely be able to.
Pterodactyl. That's
And
what
one-
I would take.
What,
And
what
when you're
would it
too
be if it
old.
was still alive right now? What would it be?
What?
If it was still alive right now, what would it be?
It'd be a really old pterodactyl.
Oh,
Cool thing about pterodactyl is like when you get too old and you know you're gonna
I
die.
can't pick an animal that's alive right now. Like if you limit it to that, I would pick a cat, which I have
oh.
because
Yeah.
I like cats.
But when it comes to
You can have a
pterodactyl,
big
though,
cat like Carlos.
No, I want a kitty cat
Okay. And
or
a pterodactyl.
So I would go with pterodactyl.
and when you're like 90 years old and you know you're gonna die, it's like, all right, pterodactyl pal, what do you name your pterodactyl? It's time to die until your pterodactyl can lift you up in the air and drop you to die.
drop me
Yeah.
to my death. Though that's only if I wanted to go animal death, because in reality, when I'm old and I want to die, I'm probably just gonna eat a bottle of like Percocet
Well, way to
or
be
shoot up
just
a whole bunch of heroin.
way to just really
Probably
make this
how I'm going
really
out.
optimistic.
Well, shit. I don't. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I mean,
Not really sure what to do there, but Matt, what kind of pet would you like?
I wouldn't mind a monkey of some sort. I don't really know what kind of monkey.
Like a big monkey or a little monkey?
See, there's a dilemma there.
Like you want to go like gorilla?
Gorilla?
No, you gotta
No,
go
I don't
small.
want a gorilla.
Like orangutan?
The small one could like
Orangutan would be pretty cool because they seem pretty chill.
Well, and like then it'd be like hanging out with a friend all the
I
time.
know, right?
And
or you have the small ones and like they can just like he sits on your shoulder while you're at work.
Yeah, I mean the Ace Ventura one's pretty cool, but
oh yeah, like you could get a little monkey and
but
your
I
tip
think
could go
I think
so
an
up.
orangutan would be pretty cool. Also, I wouldn't mind an elephant because elephants are badass.
And you could ride it. to
that'd be
work.
dope.
And I could ride it to work. How badass
An
would
elephant
that be?
would be super dope.
And then
The back of Emma's would be so full of elephant shit.
That would be disgusting.
hey, if they can make a toe cocktail, I can make an elephant poop cocktail.
No,
No.
no, goes to Emma's then.
I don't know.
Have you had that elephant shit cocktail? It's pretty great.
No, we're gonna fucking mummify the poop and make it into your
No.
lips have to touch the poop, you know?
No,
You can go fast or you can go slow.
but
But your lips have to touch the poop.
and then I've always wanted a chameleon, but I don't want the work of a reptile. So
Yeah. Having a reptile sounds pretty shitty because you gotta
Yeah.
clean tanks and
yeah, and then you
keep
always
them
have
warm and
to get like fresh crickets and shit, and like I don't know,
so mine super easy. I want a mongoose.
mongoose.
Yeah, they kill snakes. And I just looked it up. They can be domesticated.
Wow,
So I could actually get a mongoose.
you could, you really could.
I really want one. I would name it Steve.
What do
Steve
mongooses
the
look like?
mongoose.
You got a picture of a mongoose right there?
Can you pull one up here?
I can. Pull
Isn't it
up
like
too.
a ferret kind of?
no, wait. Could a mongoose take out an anaconda though?
Yeah, like
I don't think so.
they're-
I don't think you're running into anacondas
No,
too
not
much.
in
No,
area.
no, but they kill cobras on the regular.
No, but like your spear was to be killed by an
anaconda
anaconda,
don't-
like a giant
my
snake, like an
They're kind of
anaconda.
like a ferret.
Oh yeah, gross.
Yeah, I could put it on a leash.
Not quite as. I don't think they're stinky like ferrets.
No. And like, I mean, look at that. That is an adorable snake killer.
that is kind of cute.
Yeah.
And then you
Oh,
can
he
get
looks
a
a little
mongoose
sneaky.
being a
You're right.
BMX bike.
I'd have to it'd have to be alliterative, so it'd probably be like Marty the mongoose or
Yeah, but like if you came across your like the way you did not want to die, which is by anaconda, it wouldn't be able to help you. It's
No,
way too large.
but it will protect me from my greatest fear.
Snakes in
Snakes,
general.
in
So
general.
yeah, it would protect you from some of the snakes out there. Not all of
Like,
them.
I won't
Unless
have
you train it to use a
worry.
gun.
Carlos, are you aware of an
You should
animal
probably
that
call
will
him
eat every
Mansford.
single snake?
What?
You should probably call him
Humans.
Mansford, like Mansford Man.
Oh, what about
We
just
can't have a
Manny?
human pet.
Manny.
We tried
Yeah, that's
Manny the
Manny for
mongoose.
short.
Yeah, Manny the mongoose. Here he is. eating the fuck out of a cobra. Look at that. Go, Manny. He's like a real life Pokemon.
Manny, bite.
Never have to worry about an Ekans or an Arbok again.
Oh God.
Manny will just take him out. It's gonna be great.
That's wonderful.
I have life goals. We should probably wrap up, huh?
That's fine. I need to eat food.
Thanks for popping in for our discussion topic for today and listening to our show. It was pretty awesome. If you guys want to take part, feel free to throw in, some things on the comments, and we'll interact and tell you how great your ideas are. And I'm honestly curious what animals you guys would have as pets or not want to be killed by.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah. If you have any questions, comments, show ideas, or what have you, go ahead and shoot us an email at feedback@blindnewstudios.com. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/blindnewstudios. You follow us on Twitter at blind_ninja. And I'll see you next week.
Bye. Stretch.